All right, let's talk about something that's totally changing the game for fiber networks. What if you could give your network a perfect double? A digital twin that knows everything, sees everything, and is working for you 24/7. Now I know, it sounds like something out of a sci-fi movie, but it's real. And trust me, it's very good news.
So let's really dig into that question. What if your network had a perfect double? I mean, a living, breathing replica that knows exactly where every single cable runs, which customers are connected to what, and even the entire history of every piece of gear out there. Let's break down what that would actually mean for your day-to-day.
Okay, to really get why this is such a big deal, we have to start with the reality most of us are living in right now. It's a world managed by this patchwork of old tools. And you know what? It gets chaotic, and it gets chaotic fast.
Tell me if this sounds familiar. Your team is constantly juggling info from, I don't know, a dozen different places. You've got AutoCAD plans over here, giant Excel files over there, and oh yeah, random photos on somebody's phone from a job site. People call it an organized mess, right? Which is kind of perfect. It's a mess, sure, but it's your mess. The real problem, though, it's seriously holding you back. And you can see that contrast right here. On one side, you have the old way of doing things. Static plans, those massive Excel files, scattered photos, all disconnected. But on the other side, that's the new approach. A single source of truth, real-time data, all connected. We're not just talking about a shared folder full of files anymore. We're talking about a living, breathing system. So what's the result of all that chaos? Well, it's like you're trying to build a puzzle, but you can never, ever find all the pieces. The information is everywhere, the systems don't talk to each other, so you end up with constant data conflicts. It's just a huge waste of time and energy, with everyone running around trying to find the one right piece of the puzzle. But what if you could solve that puzzle? I mean, solve it for good. Well, that's exactly what a digital twin is all about. This is where it changes everything. So what is it really? A digital twin is a living replica of your physical infrastructure. And I can't stress that word living enough. This isn't just some static map you print out, no way. It's a dynamic model that changes and evolves in real time, right along with your actual network out in the field. And let's be super clear here. This is not just a fancy PDF or some old AutoCAD file someone updated last year. Think of it more like a continuous movie of your network. A new fiber gets connected. Boom, it's recorded. A splice gets repaired in the middle of the night. It's already in the system. A new customer goes live. It's documented right then and there, instantly. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds incredibly complex. But really, it all boils down to three surprisingly simple ingredients. Let's break down what actually makes a digital twin so powerful. First up, you've got location. Pretty simple, right? This is the where. We're talking pinpoint accuracy for every single cable, every cabinet, every component. Second, you have properties. This is the what, the specific make, the model, all the nitty-gritty details of every asset. And then, the third one, this is where the magic happens, relations. This is the how. It's the intelligence that connects all the dots, mapping out the entire flow of your network, from the central office all the way to the customer's living room. Okay, so that's the theory, but what does this actually look like in the real world? How does it help you and your team? Let's talk about the kind of daily victories you can start expecting. So picture this. It's Monday morning, the coffee hasn't even kicked in yet, and an angry customer is on the phone. Their internet's been down all weekend. You can just feel the pressure mounting, right? Now, in the old days, this would kick off a frantic 45-minute scavenger hunt through spreadsheets and old plans, but not anymore. Instead, you just calmly open the system. And in, get this, 2 seconds, you've traced that customer's entire fiber path from the CO right to their front door. The problem is diagnosed before you've even thought about rolling a truck. That is the power of having a perfect double of your network right at your fingertips. And the impact is, well, it's staggering. Just look at these numbers. Outage diagnosis, it goes from taking days to just 15 minutes. Planning maintenance, what used to be hours of digging through files is now a 30-second report. And field repairs that used to tie up a team for an entire day, now they're done in just a few hours. This isn't just an improvement, it's a complete transformation of how you operate. But you know, beyond these amazing daily wins, there's an even bigger, more strategic benefit here. We're talking about taking one of your biggest headaches, complexity, and turning it into your new secret weapon.
Let's be real for a second. As your network gets bigger and more complex, trying to manage it with paper plans and spreadsheets just doesn't work. It becomes impossible. At a certain point, that old system simply collapses under its own weight. It's inevitable.
But with a digital twin, that complexity actually becomes your strength. You want to connect 500 new homes in a new subdivision? The system knows exactly what capacity you have and where. Thinking about selling some dark fiber? You can pull up a report of what's available in minutes, not days. Suddenly, you can plan, you can sell, and you can expand with absolute confidence.
When you boil it all down, it comes back to this one really powerful idea. A digital twin gets your entire organization on the same page. I'm talking management, engineering, the techs in the field, everyone. They're all aligned around a single, undisputed version of the truth. No more arguments, no more confusion, just one source of accurate information for everybody. Look, your physical network is already out there, doing the hard work. A digital twin just gives it the brain it deserves. It's really time to stop just managing the network and start truly innovating with it. So let's get to it, start designing, operating, and innovating your fiber optic network today.